Welcome to the 4 a.m. channel. This is actually we don't even know what this is called. This is
4 a.m. So,
4 a.m. opinions. I don't know.
oh, the segment.
Yeah, well, we'll figure that out. It's just because, you know, it's not product testing because we don't have the product, but it's technology, and I don't know.
Called 4 a.m. Just a tip.
oh, that's getting snipped or clipped.
Shit. Oh, hopefully not the tip though.
Oh.
Title of this segment to be announced. What we're going to be talking about today or tonight or whatever is PS5 and Xbox Series X. Oh, we got an Xbox fan over there.
No. I just kind of no. It was just funner. I can't do a 5. Like,
More
the X is
fun.
cooler. Funnest.
He,
It just the X reminded me of Zolt. So, but yeah, I digress.
so sorry.
So, first of all, gentlemen, are you excited for either one of these?
Not right now.
Not really, to be honest with you.
No.
Like, no, I
Not as
just
much.
they got to stop announcing that current titles that I would like to play are coming out to the current console that I own. So,
Well, I mean, the new God of War is not going to be on PS4.
I never played them before.
Oh,
No?
have you played any of them?
What?
No.
Oh
They're
my!
really good, but the last one, amazing.
Officially
Yeah.
changed 4 a.m. confession hour apparently. No, and also it's part of the console that I currently own because I have the Spider-Man edition PS4 Pro, and I never ever got any of those special consoles growing up like that. Like I always remember wanting the Gears of War. Yeah, the Gears of War Xbox. I think.
I wanted that one.
You know which one
Once
I'm
upon a time,
talking?
yeah.
Yeah.
All of the Gears of War ones have always been dope, but
yeah, absolutely.
But no, I'm not that excited to be honest with you. I'd rather spend that $500 elsewhere. Or 400.
For the I'm more excited for the PS5 over the Xbox. I'm excited for that new Zero Dawn. Was it Zero Dawn?
Horizon.
Horizon, yeah, the new one that's going to be coming out. The Miles Morales, but that's going to be on PS4 as well, right? The Miles Morales on Spider-Man.
Yeah, I think they just announced that that'll be on there. And that's part of what I was like, oh, cool. Because that was what I was going to, honestly, if that was PS5 exclusive, I'm for sure going to try to get one at the beginning of next year, but not with me being able to play it on my current console.
Primarily, my interest is getting one up front is to resell it. I did that with the PS3. I made out very well with that. And things are easier now than they were back then. Back then, you really could only do it over eBay, and eBay was not what it is now. So even if you wanted to do it over eBay this time, it'd still be better than back then. So that's my primary thing. I typically don't do first generation new consoles or cell phones or most high-end technology. I don't do first generation. At the but
I want to add something to the resale thing because we think it's all fun and games, except for I don't know if it's the reselling community or who it is, but there's people that are making bots to go on to the pre-order pre-order pages that are listed on eBay, and they're having them bid ridiculous amounts that they're never going to pay, and they're just going to like forfeit the eBay account once it's a winning bid. Like there's one that's going for 15,000 right now.
Well, I wouldn't be doing mine on eBay anyway. Personally, you wouldn't have to. You could do it locally on OfferUp or Let Go or
you're safe.
Facebook.
Yeah.
But be smart. You're not gonna go meet somebody in the middle of the night in a dark alley.
You live in this back alley? Okay, I'll drop that. I'll meet up with you.
Right.
By the trash can? All right. Turn my headlights off.
The one
third dumpster down.
Yeah, the one by the out street light. You know
where those guys are standing. Yeah, I'll go
Yo,
right over
dude,
there.
that's one of the offer up meetups at the police station. Like, meet me out front here,
Well, yeah,
because there's people
absolutely.
that do that shit with
Yeah.
shoes.
Safe
So,
places, safe places. Be
Safe
smart.
places. Public.
But speaking of bots, and I'm glad you kind of mentioned that. One of the main reasons why people were having issues with getting a pre-order is the same reason that you're having issues quite often with your sneakers app or any other app when these exclusive releases, is people with the bot system that are
yep.
snatching up as many as they can. They're crashing.
Public.
They're crashing the networks. The servers are crashing, and I don't think, especially Sony, not even especially Sony and Microsoft, they both should have been more than aware of this potential and found a way to mitigate it. And Sony actually said they had a better way and then just
Yeah.
ignored it. They were supposed to email people and say,
Yep.
you're going to get a pre-order,
You're
period.
gonna get a pre-order. You're gonna get a pre-order. You're gonna get a pre-order.
Exactly.
Pre-orders for everyone.
Well, that's what ended up happening. They just said, okay, open to the masses. And so you have people wasting their time going to register on the site and yada yada yada. Didn't even get an email saying that, well, we're no longer going to do it this way. This is how we're going to do it. Like it's all being poorly done. I get it, pandemic,
Terrible.
yada yada yada, but this release of the systems is not a new idea. They didn't just think of it during the pandemic.
Yeah, and they've been talking about it for like a while.
Right. So
Consoles. It's not like they were doing it yesterday.
So I'm disappointed in Sony, especially because that's the one that I favor right now. As much as I do enjoy Xbox, I'm
We
just
go
not.
back and forth.
Yeah. Right now, my
With the
PC is
times,
essentially
with the
my
times.
Xbox, so I'm okay with not having an Xbox because I have my PC and I have my PS4, and eventually I will own a PS5 if I can get my hands on one to resell. I'll do exactly that. But that'd be the only way I get one early on.
I prefer to wait after getting the PS4 Pro. I prefer to wait for once they get the bugs and the kinks out, or they come up with a Pro version, or just how they minimize it, make it smaller.
Right. So
Yeah.
no first gens for me, same as what Tom just said. So
Same.
but
No
P-
first gen here either.
the PS5 is going two prices here is the 500 and 400. 400 is a digital where there's no discs. You will
The
not
disc
be able
drive.
to use any discs. Um Series X is pretty much the same price, isn't it? They only list the
No.
500 on here, but they have a smaller
So-
one.
But
Yeah, I
it's
see
not.
500.
That's the difference, though. The smaller one isn't the same thing as the PlayStation. The smaller one's a lesser beast, so to speak.
Well,
Like, it
yeah.
doesn't run at the same. Where
No, I mean it's just like the Xbox One S. But it's the Series X version.
yeah, but it's just not. That's just. I think they're losing the ball, dropping the ball there by putting out a console that is different. Even if it's different in a little bit. PlayStation, I think, is going to win a lot of people that are on the fence by putting out $100 cheaper console that just you have to buy everything digitally. Where I'm talking to a lot of people over this last week, a lot of people buy digitally already. I'm one of the few, I guess, that buys the physical media still.
Well,
So-
the one that they're putting out that's essentially the step up from the current Xbox One S. It's for the people who already own a One S. The people who aren't going to buy the Xbox One, who still haven't bought the Xbox One X at this point before the release, they have the One S. They're happy with the One S. The Series, I'm gonna call it the Series S. It has a different name. I don't have it up in front of me right now, but
That's what it is. It's
is it
Series S.
Series S?
Mhm.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
it's for them. So they're not
And it's
really
all
dropping the
digital, too.
ball. They're catering to a group of people that they already have on board, and then potentially new people who aren't going to want to spend the 500 and would prefer to spend the 400 or whatever have you. Yes, for a true gamer, you're going to want to go with the Series X because
Oh, that's a big
Their
thing.
performance.
Sorry, it doesn't have, yeah, correct, what you just said, because the Series S doesn't have the solid state storage.
right,
So with
one of
these
the
big
biggest
games and
things.
stuff, yeah. So I still, I've definitely PS5 is definitely what I want to do. My route that I want to go. But again, I'm gonna need to see something else because, to be honest with you, the exclusives, if the new Gears and Halo are just gonna come to the Series X, I'm definitely gonna want to play those. But like I said, Miles Morales has come into the
It says
PS4.
it's
Yeah.
so on this list it's stating Miles Morales as exclusive. Is the PS4 going to be a later launch? Do you know?
That I don't
They say
know.
release date is November 12th, and for the Xbox, November 10th, with a 2-day difference.
Yeah.
For the
Oh, you're talking about the
Miles,
game. You're talking
The
Yeah,
about
the Miles Morales
Oh,
game.
sorry, the content.
because not Miles Morales, the Spider-Man game is coming to the. There's going to be an upgrade, like a PlayStation 5 upgrade, because
Right.
it was essentially a tester for this in the PS5. That's what the Spider-Man game was. It was them testing all of this next gen stuff and seeing how it would play out and kind of getting the kinks out before they launched all of this. So that's why the game ran so damn good.
It says it comes out on
Right.
November 12th.
Right.
It
But
said
that's
for
when
the
the
yeah
No,
no
no, the
PS4
Spider-Man
Yep,
Miles Morales comes out on the
PS4
same
launch
day.
edition. Yep, November 12th. See,
okay.
PS4.
Cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like that was the thing. They got me at first. I thought it was just going to be PS5 exclusive. Now, obviously, what we're watching in the demo and all that is going to be ran on the PS5. But with my TV, with my setup right now and all that, I'm not moving to an 8K setup or anything like that. Like my 4K is plenty fine.
First of all,
So they're
8K is not even a practical setup right now anyway, especially for how much it costs, and it's still not even near
they're gonna
100%. Like
they're gonna need to do more. I need to
they-
buy a laptop. I need to buy stuff like that
they're
before I
still
buy
working on
another console.
4K, so like
Yeah, like it's not. It's nice, and they're gonna get a bunch of people. There's gonna be a ton of people that are gonna jump on that shit. But I'm glad we're all on the same page. I'm not jumping on that just yet. I'm gonna wait.
without really
In
going
time.
yeah, without really going into super specifics on the actual specs about the two systems, they're almost identical. Um,
PS5 and Xbox Series X.
yeah, they're
Yep.
they're using the same architecture,
Yep.
CPU. Just PlayStation's is natively being set to a slightly lower clock speed, but
Yep.
honestly, point 0.3 makes a difference in very small settings. Um, they're the same, like I said, the same architecture. They're both AMD Zen 2. So 8 core.
Storage is the only difference, really.
And really,
And it's not that
it's
Well,
much.
that's why you wait for them to come out with a different,
well, 825 custom
this is a one
SSD. I
terabyte.
believe that's actually already considering
The
the
storage.
the operating system.
Yeah,
So
because
you,
that's what it is if you were to just buy,
Oh,
the PS4 Pro.
right. So the
Um,
biggest
makes
difference
sense.
is a custom SSD versus the NVMe SSD. NVMe SSDs in PC world are essentially the fastest SSD you can get. But because I don't know what configuration the custom SSD on the PS5 is, it easily could be a custom NVMe SSD, which makes them essentially the same on both systems.
Yeah. So it's going to come down to exclusives. I'm not going to try the word I was just going to say. And that is going to get very interesting in the next couple years because of the acquisition that Microsoft made this week. So we'll have to see. They might pull some people over if they make Fallout a fucking Xbox exclusive and
They might.
Skyrim and all that.
And
Because there's already reports about Skyrim still coming to the PS5 and is it not and
and
all that. So
and whether or not they're gonna pull people away from the PS5 or just people end up owning both of them, because by then most people actually already have a PS5 if they end up buying an Xbox at that point. So
yeah,
the one thing that I do have an issue with on both systems, the fact that they never talk to people, the consumer, about this up to 120 FPS type of thing. They say that, and that's great. 99.99% of the people will never see 120 FPS because their monitors that they're not using, typically speaking, TVs, don't support that type of
yeah,
FPS.
Yeah.
And that's something that you just kind of need to know on your own or learn somewhere else. So for anybody who doesn't know, you would want to get a monitor that's graded at 120 or higher in order to be able to see potentially up to that with one of these two systems. If you're playing on
And
your regular TV, good luck.
in case nobody knows, FPS is first-person shooter.
While that
And
is
frames per second.
correct,
Frames per second.
wrong usage of FPS. But yes, frames per second is the other correct, which is what I was speaking of for those who don't know. Again, able to do UHD, 4K, Blu-ray. Obviously, the PS5 standard is the only one that'll be able to do that out of the two. If you get the digital only, then you just need to have those files available from wherever, personal hard drive, the streaming service that you use needs to be able to offer that for the titles that you want. Otherwise, you're just going to be in standard HD or potentially FHD. Otherwise, with a slight scale up.
And you see that Xbox has, well, not really that much of a game changer for me at least, but just something that I recognize on the exclusive. Like they have, what is it called? A game, Senua's. Where's it? I just saw it right now.
Which game?
Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. I have that for PlayStation 4, but not Hellblade 2, the first one. So it's interesting that they're making it just for Xbox this time around. I haven't even beat the first one yet, but it's a really crazy game.
Yeah, it's
I'm
really hard.
You know, Halo Infinite.
They're gonna get some people, you know.
Halo and Gears, I mean, that's their bread and butter.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And Gears. So like when eventually I do get a Xbox, it's only going to be primarily for Gears and then Halo second when it comes to me. Like
I'm not big on Halo.
the days of Gears. The days of Gears. I'm not gonna start that conversation right now, but
that's a whole nother video.
the
Let's
days
go.
of
Star
Gears.
Wars.
That's all I'm gonna say right there.
Field Depot.
Chainsaw battles.
Meet me with that sniper. You going
Get
down?
out of the dangerous rain, my friend.
Oh my gosh, that game. Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
We could have fun.
Yeah.
That'll be a fun talk.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Love that.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
I love.
All in all, thumbs up for both systems are from me. But the one I'm in favor of is the PS5.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, I'll go for the PS5.
Yes. I vote for PS5.
The digital.
Thumbs up.
The digital one, it seems interesting. If I was, I mean, we buy a lot of digital stuff here, but I like the idea, you know, knowing that I can just pop a disc in and like watch a movie, or if I do come across, you know, an actual physical copy.
Do they still make porn in physical copies?
They do actually.
I'm certain they
Yes,
do.
That's the library. You see it right behind you. It's right on your shelf.
There's people that won't have it any other way. Like, and those are the people who are really spending the monies.
Are you talking about porn still? The VHS, old school, retro,
DVDs.
Oh.
But yeah, I agree. Consensus, 4 a.m. consensus, PS5, Xbox eventually. If I get one before that, though, definitely back on the Sony train here as of late. So I vote for PS5 as well.
Hey, let us know in the comment section if you have a preference, if you don't like either or anyone specific. You know, let us know why. You know,
if you want,
like
it might be that
and
4K.
subscribe, please.
Yeah, sorry, the 4K Switch. That might be what somebody wants. If that's what you're looking out for, there's supposed to be 4K Switch next year, maybe. So maybe that's your fancy.
That's potentially
Let's just make another console.
But I mean, anybody concerned about a 4K Switch is not concerned about either one of these two systems. I
know that was.
This is how I feel about it. And that's nothing against the Switch. It's actually a very fun system to play. But if I'm concerned about a 4K model,
different types of gamers.
You know,
yes, I agree.
Now, if you tell me they dropping one that's going to directly rival these two systems, well, now let's have that conversation.
Yeah, but their games are totally different things.
You know?
Oh yeah,
it's not needed.
And I'm glad that they've stuck to what they do. You know, Mario Odyssey, amazing. Zelda, Mario Parties, like Donkey Kong, the stuff that they do it well, they do it great, they get better and better at it, and they have not moved off of that. And
There
I'm
you go.
happy.
I was
Stick to
actually
what
shocked when
works.
I heard that they were doing Resident Evil games on there. I was like, really?
Yeah,
Resident Evil
you know,
I
the
guess
GameCube had
Dark
the.
Souls. Dark Souls is on there.
Oh
Even.
yeah, yeah,
Yep.
you're right.
They got ported over. But yeah, like Hakeem said, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you guys want to see, what you want to hear us talk about next. Like I said, this is something different.
Share,
First of
share,
many.
share. Let
Yeah.
people know about
Not
us.
not the singer share, like SHARE.
Oh.
Let
Share
them know
our
about
video.
us, wherever we all are.
Sonny and share.
That's how
I
you believe.
Don't
that
know which
love
way
after
I'm
life, is it life
going
after
with
love?
my fingers. Don't know what to do with my fingers right now. Don't know.
Okay, so that's not a bad accent.
No, that's a
I'll give
good
you that
one.
one.
That's a good one.
That's one. You get one. That's it.
He has to be
And we're done. That's it right now. We're
uber
cutting it off right
focused.
now. No more.
Hey, it's
Terrible
4 a.m.
accent.
signing off.